Hello everyone, welcome to my video. For the month of April, I decided instead of doing two separate videos for everybody, I would just do a little series for everybody. Now that I've removed the Patreon tiers, I'm not really sure how I'm going to share this with only certain people. So I'm just going to share it with everybody and everyone just gets a little bit of extra content. I thought what I would do is walk you through how I come up with ideas to make cards or paintings. Usually, it's very easy to go to Pinterest and see a lot of stuff. I'm just very cautious with Pinterest because it is a copyright mess over there. There's so much copyright infringement. And as an artist, and because I know other artists who have also been in this situation where your intellectual content has been stolen. Mine actually has been. They made product, they were trying to sell it, everything. Like the exact item. That was my item, my painting. So I'm very conscientious of that. So I do try to stay away from Pinterest, even though it is a wonderful place to get ideas. So what I do is I go to copyright-free websites, which there are quite a few. One of them is Pixabay. It's very popular. Paint My Photo, PMP. That's another one. But if you can see a photo and glean from that, with permission, your own unique painting, your style will come through more. And you won't have to feel like maybe you're stepping on some toes. No, they're not going to know, but it matters. It matters to me. How we want to go forward is how we should start, I think. So I typed in to Pixabay, I typed in, let's see, tree branches with flowers. I want to do a little Mother's Day card for my mom. I want to paint it. And my mother-in-law, she's going through a really tough time right now. Both of them, actually. So I wanted something special, and I will just repaint them each a different card. But I didn't want to do, a bouquet of flowers, simply because there's a lot of videos out there on how to do that. It's pretty simple. But then I realized Mother's Day is the time of year where we all want to see flowers. Plus, they're much easier to paint for most people. So I thought, let's do a tree branch with flowers. And you get a ton of awesome opportunities and options. Of course, cherry blossom comes up, which is delicious. But these little pink flowers, this tree, you can see there's quite a bit that you can pull from this. And, from the viewpoint of a photographer, if you do something like this, you have all this void space to write. So if you're wanting to put Dear Mom or Happy Mother's Day or anything, that works out really, really well. So what I decided I wanted to do, let's see if I can remember, this one. I kind of just like how delicate and soft it is, but I am probably going to do a little bit more color. So I want to get the background to look kind of like there's something going on, and then do what's in front. So this is how I do it. First thing I do, so I find my picture, and then I made this journal from a book, an old book. I went to the library and I got several old books that were on sale, and I did probably something kind of sacrilegious. I know one of you's a librarian that's following, but I took the insides out. I saved this because I thought it was just cool, 1909, and I put different papers in here, and I just give it new purpose, and I just love the look of it. And they're for 50 cents in a box. They just want to get rid of them. They have no value to anyone anymore. So I adopted them. So I made some paper and put in here. I think this one. Oh, we're upside down. Okay. And it's got different papers. So it's got some cardstock, some copy paper, and some watercolor paper. That way I can just do whatever I wanted. That's what this one has. So there's the bird picture that I had done before. So we're going to just kind of sketch out, here we go, how we want this card to look. Now the card is going to be a little smaller, so I'm going to divide it in half, and I think I want it to be this way. Okay, so I am going to just set this, move my water out of the way, So first thing I'm going to do is I'm probably going to write Happy Mother's Day in there. So let's put that first. Happy Mother's Day. All right. So then we have our branch. It's kind of coming from up here and it's swinging across and it ends right about there. And then it's got some leaves. And most of the branch is covered by blossoms, but you want to see the branch under there. So I am actually going to change this a little bit. And this is where you get to use your own thought process. The key to that is there is no right or wrong. So if you're like, should I do this? Can I do this? Yes, 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 and yes. Always yes. Yes, do it. Try it. My husband's favorite expression. Just do it. Why not try it? That and should I do this or should I do that? And he'll go do both. It's just very freeing. So we'll have a leaf. They're kind of coming up here. And then we've got our blossoms. So now I'm going to take that back out. And I'm going to, these are, they seem to be 4 petal flowers. You know those clusters, you know how they do? And then I keep wanting to put a circle in the middle, but we don't need to do that on the drawing. I mean, you can do this, do that, if that's easier to reference. And then we've got one that's kind of half, kind of like that. And let's see, let's do coming out, maybe we've got this way, maybe this one's just got 2, and then we're going to keep going. So I'm going to sand back a little bit and look at how it's shaping. So if we take a look up in here, we've got some coming down, and they've got these little stars in the middle, and some have no petals, which is kind of neat. So we'll kind of do, just kind of mock those up. Go down. This one's, you'll notice how they're just kind of and then you just keep working on your composition until you have it the way you want it to look. And I'm going to do another one. And my kitty wants to go outside because she would be outside all day if she could. And we can't have outdoor cats here, so I have to take her for a walk. And she didn't get her walk today, so she's going to sit on my shoulder. Hi, ma'am. So I'm going to put these a little darker so that when I go to do my painting, I kind of, let's do this. I can tell what I've drawn here with all these squigglies. So there you have it. Pretty simple. So now, and you see how I didn't waste a lot of time putzing. It's a sketch. It's quick. It's really just to get your bearings and get a feel for what you want to do with your painting. So this is the first one, and so I'm going to now do a new video with the next step of what I do. Okay, so I hope you give this a shot, and I'll see you in the next video.